Well, hello, and welcome to this week's edition of the Two Brain Cell Sports Podcast. This is the weekly show where we will talk about anything and everything, mostly sports related, but not always. Um, what we got for this week, Nate?
Mariners got swept.
Oh, yes.
Yankees moved on.
Mariners got swept.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up. Let's go back. Mariners got swept, but Game 3 against the Astros was an 18-inning absolute thriller.
Yeah, thriller.
If you like pitching performances, that is.
Yeah.
18 innings, not walk off, my bad. Go ahead homer in the top of the 18th by Astros shortstop Pena.
Yeah. They played 2 full games.
Yeah. And that's all she wrote. Yankees, you said they won.
They won.
They
Game 5.
survived. They survived by the Game 5. Rocking the baby was a big thing.
Yeah. Rain delay.
Rain delay.
Got delayed an entire day.
The Guardians, they got back to their hotel, and the hotel had overbooked, so they had to split up. So not good by the Guardian standpoint. They had a walk-off in one of their series.
Dodgers lost to the Padres.
Yes.
So both of my World Series teams are still there, still in it.
My World Series teams are gone.
Both of them are gone. You had Mariners, Cardinals?
Yep.
That was a terrible pick by you.
Yeah.
That was horrific.
On an off note, though, the AL, their top 2 teams of the postseason are now in the ALCS. On the other side, the NL, their bottom 2, the 2 teams that barely made it in, are now in the NLCS.
Yeah, Padres didn't surprise me. The Phillies did.
Phillies have came on hot lately. They are the hottest team in baseball.
Yep,
and
they lost
if you're
today.
They did lose today, 8-5, but the series is tied.
Series tied.
So whenever you can get one away from your own ballpark, that's really big. So we'll just see what the Padres do in Philly now.
Yeah. What?
Astros
How's
scored
the
2, by
Yankees
the way.
game going right now?
Astros just scored 2 in the bottom of the 6th.
What's the score?
That is 3-1 Astros. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised with this, at least game 1 wise, because the Yankees just had to be they had to give it their all against the Guardians to get out of that. And then they had to fly straight down to Houston. So I don't know. I mean, that's the perks of one team sweeping a team and the other team going the whole length of a series.
Yeah.
The other team gets more rest.
I hate the Astros. I fucking hate them. I hate them.
Yeah. What about the Yankees, though?
I hate them too, but I hate them less.
So you're an NL guy for the rest of the postseason?
Yeah. Well, no.
Phillies or Padres?
Padres. It's going to be, I told you, Yankees win the World Series. I hate it. Yankees, Padres. I'm staying by this, and I want my teams to win because I know I'm better than you. Okay?
Okay, we're gonna get to our NFL predictions.
Because you know what? This is going to be just like the NBA Finals, where I got it almost exactly fucking right.
What were you off a game?
I was off a game.
You said game 6?
I said game 7 and then game 6.
Yeah. I thought you said game 6, and I thought it ended in game 5.
No.
Okay. Speaking of the NBA is actually officially back.
Yeah. Woo! Lakers suck.
Yeah. Westbrook not doing too hot.
Yeah. He's not bad. in my opinion. Like,
I think he's not on the right team for the style of his play.
Yeah, he needs to be the main guy, but he wants to be on a team competing for a championship, but none of them want that type of player, and none of the rebuilding teams want that type. So the type of player he is just doesn't fit anymore in any team, really. So he's sadly out of the league, but he can still play in the right circumstance.
He can still play. It's just not what teams are looking for. Yeah. So he may find himself jobless soon. Yeah, out.
Which is sad.
It is. What else?
Pelicans
I mean, not too much. Not too much.
Celtics won.
Celtics. I mean, it's the early season. The early season of these long seasons don't feel as exciting in my mind.
Shit.
Yeah, they don't mean anything. Mainly because you have so many guys that just take off days.
Yeah.
They're rest days.
Yeah. Zion's
Football,
back.
you can't do that.
Guess who's back?
Zion's back?
Zion's back.
Okay.
That Pelicans team is going to be dangerous.
Yeah. That's a team that went to the postseason last year.
Yeah. Without Zion.
And without Zion.
Made the play-in, won the play-in, almost took the Suns down.
Yes. Was that 7?
I think it was 6.
6. But still gave them a scare.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just something to start keeping our eyes on. College football?
KU sucks. Fucking terrible.
Was it the fact that they hosted College Game Day and then just were they building up and up and up, and now they've flatlined, if not dripped a little? I mean, their starting quarterback is out.
Their starting quarterback's out.
Yeah,
it's just not the same team.
No,
it's different.
And I almost have a firm belief that Oklahoma fans were going to run Venables out of Norman if he had lost to KU. It would have been his 4th straight loss. They would be 0-4 in the Big 12. They would have ran him out.
Yeah, I'm sad, though. I just want KU to be good. Because I knew if KU won the Big 12 championship, I could rub that in your face for years and years. But it didn't happen. It's not going to happen.
You realize you're wearing a K-State hoodie right now,
I know,
right?
I realize that.
Okay.
I realize that. It's comfy. It's cold outside.
Michigan State and Penn State.
What happened?
Michigan rolled them.
Nice.
They got into a little altercation at halftime, like in the tunnel, and I think Michigan scored like some unanswered, and it 41-17. It was a throttling.
Hey, Darren, you know
TCU.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me say, you know what was the biggest fraud of the night was? The weekend? Who the biggest fraud were?
What?
James fucking Madison. Frauds. Fraudulent.
You texted me and you said, you were like, James Madison was down. No, this was a phone call. You said they were losing and they made an amazing comeback. And they were winning. And I checked the score the next day and they were not winning.
I never said that. That was not a phone call we had. You're making shit up now.
That was a phone call we had.
That's not what happened.
I'm almost certain.
You're having fever. You're having fever dreams, my guy.
I was in the car.
Smoking too much of the reefer, my guy.
I do not do that. No. No, but
TCU won.
TCU won. double overtime.
That's nice.
Stormed the field.
Yeah.
Tennessee won.
Tennessee won.
Last second field goal.
I closed that
Stormed
after
the field.
I closed the game after a pick happened and I thought it was over.
Oh yeah.
And then they came back somehow. And
15
they stole
seconds.
the goalpost.
Oh, they stole the goalpost. They carried it out of the stadium.
One ended up in a frat house getting cut up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were both gone.
Oh, I knew both were gone, but I didn't know one ended up in the frat house to get cut off.
Yeah, it got cut up, and it was handed out to people.
Yeah, I heard that they were people were cutting the turf out of the checkerboard end zone.
Nice.
I heard people were cutting that out.
Nice.
Tennessee got fined for it.
Yeah, it's worth it.
They started a GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
There's a video of, I don't know if it's their president, their athletic director, who it is, but they were like, how much is this going to cost? And the guy was like, I don't care. We can do this every year.
That's beautiful.
I mean.
They throw in the river.
Yeah. That's Utah beat Lincoln Riley and USC.
Oh yeah.
And that was a Utah with a minute left. They scored a touchdown and went for 2. Got it. Got up by 1, and then they held out on USC. So, a lot of really close top 25 games last week. This week, though, you have number 5 Clemson against number 14 Syracuse. Battle of the Oranges.
Okay. Is Clemson good?
I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. I don't know who they've played. Last year, they were 9-3 at the end of the regular season, I want to say. They didn't make the ACC championship game because that was Pitt and Wake Forest. But they're number 5. So yeah, that's the battle of the Oranges. Huh?
It's also Clemson.
I know, right?
If they just go undefeated, they're a top 10 team, no matter what.
Yeah. So that's Battle of the Oranges. And then you also have Texas and Oklahoma State, which is number 11 and number 20. And that's another orange battle. You have number 9 UCLA going to number 10 Oregon. Great top 10 matchup. You have number 24 Mississippi State going to Alabama. I personally think that is going to be a woodshed game. I think Alabama wants some revenge after Tennessee and will absolutely throttle Mississippi State. And then you have number 17 Kansas State going to number 8 TCU.
I don't think that's going to end very well.
For who?
K-State. TCU just
I don't think so either. Good. So, that is top 25 matchups this week. So that's just something to watch for. Shall we move on to predictions?
Well, before we move on predictions, I have to rant about something.
Let me hear it.
In the NFL. Did you watch any of that Monday night game?
I did not. No.
It was fucking awful. It was terrible. It was horrible. You want to know why?
Why? Tell me why.
There's so much. I'll tell you everything. You ready? Chargers couldn't block offensively at all. They were just going through everything. Which means the run game wasn't very good. We threw it 57 times and didn't score a passing touchdown. Which is way too many times to throw the ball in the first place. And when we were moving the ball, we were mixing and running and passing. And when we needed to move the ball, guess what we did? We fucking threw it. and he wasn't having time in the pocket. It was only hitches because nothing could get open downfield because our defense is really fucking good. And then on defense, we fucking first quarter they gave up everything to the Broncos. We took out J.C. Jackson, big money guy, 5-year contract. We benched him. The defense played 1,000 times better. What the fuck? What the fuck? And Russell Wilson sucks. And our kicker was kicking with one leg.
And he was money.
He was money. Given the longest field goal was 39 yards. But still.
Hey.
That was the game winner.
Yeah.
You know what? You know who I want? What I want the Chargers to do? I want Sean Payton.
How are you going to get Sean Payton?
I want Sean Payton.
Are you throwing away current coach?
Yeah, fuck him. He's not good
Why?
head coach.
What?
Why?
Why?
Did you see the fucking 2-minute drive? All 3 timeouts. Tied football game. You're at the 20-ish. All 3 fucking timeouts. You get the first down. The clock is rolling. What you do? You call a timeout, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
He fucking doesn't. It rolls down to 38 seconds. He gets a sack. They let it roll down more until the one fucking second left on the clock. They call a timeout to throw a fucking Hail Mary. And of course he didn't go. Of course.
Analytics. He's a big analytics guy.
You can go shove the analytics up his ass.
He's a big analytics guy.
Well, I don't give a shit. That was terrible clock management. It was fucking horrendous.
I think analytics is ruining the game. Because
numbers
can say this.
Numbers
can say this. Numbers can say that. But guess what? You know what numbers can't tell you? What humans are actually going to do. It takes the human aspect out of the game. Your probability can be higher, but if your offensive lineman ain't blocking, it ain't going to work out.
I'll give him this. I'll say I think he's in over his head. He's just not ready. He hasn't had enough time.
How old is he? 40s?
Early 40s, I think. Late 30s.
Okay.
He's young. But he just hasn't... He's just... I don't think he has what it takes right now.
Stop looking at the numbers and go with the flow of the game. At the beginning of the game, you can look at analytics and you can say, this was better than this, okay? But if it's getting to the fourth quarter, you should be able to judge how the game is going. Put your laptop down, put your tablet down, and coach with what you have in front of you.
He's definitely in over his head because he had the number 1 defense in with the Rams. He comes over, head coach, the defense stinks. Stinks still. It's not good. He's the one calling plays. I don't think he has what it takes to be head coach. I think he's a damn good defense coordinator.
They've got something to figure out because every year they can't be talking about a Chargers like hype train and then just put this out on the field. Granted, they're winning games, but they're not.
We need a statement win. That's what they need. They need a statement win versus some team. I don't care if it's Seattle or it's fucking the Rams or anyone the Chiefs. I don't care. We need to go in and fucking blow a team out.
I agree. Ran over.
My head hurts. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
You want to know how we did last week?
Hold up. Is there any other game you want to talk about here?
No, just that. I just want to ramble.
We'll talk about it in the predictions. We'll talk about it.
You want to know how we did last week?
Yeah, let's hear it.
We went back to sucking.
Okay.
I was 8-6. You were 9-5.
Man, I'm so much better than you.
You can suck
So
my
what's
dick. I was 52, 41-1. You're 54, 39-1.
so you're 52, 41, and 1. And what am I?
Jesus Christ.
55?
54, 39
54.
and 1. You only had a 1 game lead. Okay, ready? What game?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, Saints Cardinals.
Saints Cardinals.
Guess
I'm here. This is in New Orleans.
Guess what
No,
comes
this is
out
in.
soon?
What was that?
Guess what comes out soon?
What comes out soon? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
The new COD game.
Kyler Murray. But he does have D-Hop back.
Call of Duty, man.
But Call of Duty. I'm going with Saints in this one. It's going to be an ugly game. Amazon's really kicking themselves for what they did, paying all that money to see these horrendous games. I mean, let's be honest. Last week, Commanders and Bears, horrible game.
Hey, beautiful game.
It came down to the wire, but a horrible,
Beautiful
ugly game
game.
to watch.
It was beautiful. Beautiful.
So I'm going with Saints.
You ready? Ready for this next
Yeah.
one? I always pick the Saints.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Mentally?
No.
You need big boy. Pull up your big boy pants.
All right. What we got?
Browns, Ravens. Browns got destroyed.
Browns got destroyed.
Got embarrassed at home. They have the lead.
What is that? Are the Giants that good? Or are they the luckiest team in the NFL?
Fuck, man. I don't know. That it seemed like the Giants weren't good until they needed to be good, and then they were good.
That's what good teams do.
They were bad enough, and the Ravens were bad enough to keep it close, and then the Giants just turned it on, and the Ravens couldn't.
At what point in the season do I stop asking you whether or not the Giants are good? I
say when they win the Super Bowl.
I don't think so. I don't even know.
After the confetti falls, you're like, are the Giants good?
Yeah. I think in this game I'm going with the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm in the Browns are just the fucking Browns.
The Browns, they're iffy.
Jesus,
so
fucking terrible.
You got Ravens too?
No shit. MVP Lamar did not look like an MVP last week.
He's not an MVP anymore.
MVP Lamar will bounce back and he will win the MVP. Okay. Bucks Panthers. Robbie Anderson getting into a yelling match on the sidelines last week and then getting traded.
And now to the Cardinals. To the Cardinals.
Buccaneers sucking, losing to Kenny / Mitchell Trubisky.
I mean, yeah, the Bucks are bad, but Panthers are also bad.
Hey, if it's PJ Walker, he can go off. XFL MVP in my heart.
Just to entertain the thought, do the Panthers beat the Bucks?
Who's the quarterback?
I'm gonna say no. I'm saying the Bucks are gonna win.
Who's the quarterback?
I couldn't tell you.
Is Baker the quarterback? He was injured last week. Is he able to play?
I think the Bucks win, but they're not good. Their star player has too many issues off the field at the moment.
You know what's sad? The Bucks are going to make the playoffs because they have one of the easiest schedules
Yeah.
And in one of the easiest divisions right now. But they're
Yeah.
not good. They're not good.
Unless the Saints or the Falcons, we'll get to them later.
Yeah. I got the Bucks because the Panthers are the Panthers. They're selling.
What else? What else we got?
You know what the Chargers should do? They should call up They should call up the Panthers, ask what Christian McCaffrey's doing.
They don't have that money space to keep Eckler and McCaffrey.
We'll get rid of Herbert. Who needs a quarterback when you got both of them?
Do the Wildcat formation the whole time.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Too bad the Chargers' offensive line was bad.
That was fucking horrendous. I don't want to talk about Trey Pipkins.
All right, what's next? What's next?
What game did Bucks Panthers? Falcons Bengals. I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer this seriously. Are the
Marcus
Falcons
Mariota.
Good?
No, they're not good.
They just beat the 49ers.
But they're not good. But they're not bad. And they're not as bad as everybody thought they would be. But they're not good to overcome a lot of games. But they're good enough to stay in games.
All Marcus Mariota's got to do, I feel like, to win a game with him is to not fuck up. And then they win games. But if he fucks up, like he does a lot, they lose games. So I say, if he doesn't fuck up, they can win this game.
So who's winning?
Fuck. Bengals. He didn't fuck up last week, so he's gonna fuck up this week.
Yeah, I've got the Falcons for this one.
Oh, you don't believe in Joe Shiesty?
I wanted to say that last year wasn't a fluke, but the Bengals just aren't looking.
They won last week.
Yes.
This is a thrill of a game. Didn't even watch it.
They beat the Saints.
Yeah, that's still a good Saints team.
No, it is a good Saints team. Nothing against that. I'm just saying, they're 3-3, 6 games in. They've got to figure something out. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Well, the next game, both of these teams just are coming back from getting embarrassed last week and the week before. You ready?
Yeah.
Lions, Cowboys. In my soul, I want to say the Lions.
I know you do.
I love that team.
I'm going with the Cowboys on this one.
Dak's coming back.
For the fact that you have Dak coming back. And, I mean, I'm sorry, Lions, but whatever. They had a bye week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Swift may be coming back for the Lions, but I don't think their defense is
defense is horrendous.
Good.
Oh,
and their offense is good. The offense put up points other than against the Patriots. And the Cowboys have a better defense than the Patriots.
That Patriots game almost made me act up.
And for that reason, the Cowboys are going to win.
Cowboys got the better defense. Cowboys got the better money talent. You know what I mean? Just players getting paid for rightfully so.
So you got Cowboys?
Yeah, sadly. Fuck the Cowboys. Okay. Giants, Jaguars. Jaguars lost in a heartbreaker. Fucking let me finish.
Giants all the way.
Jaguars lost in a heartbreaker last week. Heartbreaker. Last second game-winning touchdown. Broke my tie a little hard. the Giants are weird. I still don't know how I feel about them.
The Giants are going to come back down to earth, but I don't know if they're win.
But the thing is, it's not Daniel Jones. He's not playing very well.
It's Saquon Barkley.
It's just Barkley in that defense with Wink Martindale at the helm, just destroying teams right now.
Yeah.
Like, all the defense just holds the team together until Barkley goes off.
The defense keeps the game close enough for Barkley to do something.
Yeah. Because Daniel Jones is not it.
Like last week against the Ravens, defense. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest, that won them the game.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, forcing that turnover, I don't remember how much time was left, but
I think they forced 2 turnovers.
I mean the one at the very end.
Yeah, no, there's 2 back. One end of the game turnovers.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. So, I got Giants. You?
Daniel Jones is not the guy, though. He's terrible. He's awful. They don't have receivers. But it's working. So you just gotta ride with the hot hand, I guess. So I got Giants.
All right.
Fuck. This is gonna be miserable. Packers, Commanders. I got a real quick question. Wentz is out. He fractures his ring finger.
Okay, who's the QB?
Who's the QB? You gotta pick between Taylor Heineke or the rookie, I think Sam Howell.
Okay.
Who you picking?
I would pick Heineke.
You know what? I was a big Heineke fan until we found out he wasn't good, and that it hurt. Finally, you know what happens when you love this player, but then you find out you have to slowly admit to yourself and stop making excuses for them.
Yep.
And you just gotta admit that they're bad. It hurts. I don't think you understand it.
I think Heineke's the quarterback, and I think Rodgers beats Heineke.
God, the Packers. Terrible.
Packers are not looking good.
God, I think they should have never even tried to bring back Aaron. They should have just went with Love.
They should have. If this was going to be a rebuilding year, just let Aaron go.
I mean, yeah, but it's why do they fight so hard to keep Rodgers when
I don't know.
When that fucks you in the future too. It fucks you because they don't have money.
Love can't be ready if they're keeping Rodgers that bad.
Exactly. And Rodgers is probably done after this year anyway.
Yeah.
But he signed that massive contract. But you drafted Love with a first-round pick, so you're only going to see him for a year, and then have to decide on his 5th year, or have to decide on his 5th year option this year.
Yeah, they are regretting their Love pick because I think what happened was they got him, and they realized this ain't our guy.
What? They haven't given him a chance.
Well, yeah, because they keep going after Rodgers, because I think it's not showing in practice that Love is the guy.
Well, you're going to have to ride with Luck for at least one season, unless you're bad enough this year. But then you're going to throw a rookie quarterback behind a team that's not ready to win.
No, they got to get a receiver.
Yeah, but they're not going to draft a receiver in the first round because they never do.
Not.
But
wouldn't that be ironic?
The problem is, right now, they don't have cap space. They don't have money. They're fucked. Their future's fucked. They went all in last year, and it didn't work out. And this year, they're trying to go all in with no money, and they're just hoping and praying it works, and it's not working. They're fucked.
So who you got?
Packers.
Tyler Heineke?
No.
We are picking too many of the same teams here.
Colts, Titans. Miserable game. There's a lot of bad games this week.
There is. But the thing with that is they may turn into good games.
No.
Viewing-wise.
Never how it works.
So in week 4, the Titans beat the
I
Colts
got the Titans.
24-17.
Why are they playing? Why is the Colts playing all their rivals really soon?
I don't know. Like back to back. You've got the Titans.
Yep. The King Henry.
Well, I've got Jonathan Taylor, who
fucking
last I heard is coming back.
No fucking offensive line, motherfucker.
They threw it. It was at least 50 plus times.
I
think it was like
because I didn't watch the game.
Matt Ryan was like 26 for 37 in the first half.
So who you got?
Alone.
Who you got?
I've got the Colts.
Fucking terrible pick. Just fucking terrible. You're terrible. You're garbage. You're dumb.
I've got the Colts. Hey, you just wait and see, all right?
Texans, Raiders.
Just wait and see.
Texans, Raiders. Don't act like this is a challenge for you. It's the fucking Raiders.
How?
They're the better team. On paper and off. Better head coach.
On paper. That's the thing. On paper, they should be divisional.
No, I'm just saying on paper.
On paper.
On the fucking field, they're better.
On paper.
Fucking listen to me. On paper and on field, they're better than the Texans.
On paper is the same thing as analytics.
And you know what? On paper, the Texans suck like they do on the field. Shocker, right?
Look, I agree. The Raiders should win it.
They're gonna win it because the Texans fucking suck. No shy, you're picking the Texans.
I'm picking the Texans.
Jesus Christ, you're the dumbest motherfucker ever.
What's next?
Jets, Broncos.
Broncos country. Let's lose. The Jets are winning it.
I would have fucking blown a gasket. Even more than I did last time. The very last game. I would have lost my goddamn mind again.
You've got Jets as well?
Goddamn right. We got the milk.
Jets are kind of just like the Giants where, like, I don't know.
Except Zach Wilson's kind of the guy.
Yeah, that is true.
And Daniel Jones is definitely not the guy.
No.
You ready for this?
Go.
49ers, Chiefs. '49ers lost.
Chiefs.
To the Falcons by 14 points.
The Chiefs also lost to the Bills.
He threw a pick. He threw a game-ending pick.
He did, yeah.
I watched
him being Mahomes.
I was so happy.
I watched that game too. Yeah. Chiefs are winning it.
I mean, no shit.
So that's all I gotta say.
I mean, give me some in-depth analytics. Seahawks, Chargers. Geno's him. Geno's probably the best quarterback in the league right now, aside from Lamar.
You and Lamar, dude, get off of Lamar.
Nah, I'm like Draymond Green to LeBron right now.
Jeez.
But if there was a player to outplay Lamar this year for MVP, it'd be Geno. Tell me I'm wrong. I fucking dare you.
For MVP?
Yeah.
Geno would be the surprise player of the year.
MVP.
No.
Chargers, dog shit, dog water, fucking terrible Seahawks.
You're picking the Seahawks.
Yep. Fucking terrible. I'm tired of this goddamn team. I want him fired.
Okay, so the Chargers are winning this. The Chargers are winning it.
If you say so.
You want to know why?
I don't.
Because on paper, the Chargers are better.
They're dog shit.
I'm kidding. I just said that to make
the dog shit.
Hopefully you mad.
Terrible.
But the Chargers are gonna win it.
No shot.
Aren't they getting Keenan Allen back this week?
Maybe not. Who fucking knows at this point? Fucking, it's a joke. This season's been a joke.
You're a joke.
The head coach is a joke.
You loved him. That's the thing.
I'm tired of shit. I'm tired of it.
You were like, man, I love that we're aggressive. Like,
I
know it didn't work, but at least we're aggressive.
You know what?
Like,
I kept the same attitude.
Because like sometimes it's gonna work. Guess what? I was telling you the whole time.
I've kept the same attitude.
Don't do analytics.
Fuck you. I've kept the same attitude entirety of last year. I'm tired of the terrible clock management. I'm tired of our defense playing like shit. I'm tired of us sucking.
Stupid analytics.
Okay.
What's next?
Tua may be back. Dolphins, Steelers. Is Kenny in concussion protocol?
I don't know, but the Dolphins are struggling.
Without their starting quarterback, no shit. Are you surprised? Tua's coming back.
No, sorry. I was saying I had to sneeze there. What I'm getting at is the Dolphins are struggling to keep a quarterback healthy.
Yeah. They start winning and he gets injured. Poor Skyler.
They had
Teddy go down with concussion.
It was Tua, he goes down, then Teddy goes down, and then Thompson goes down with
I think they were all I know two of them were concussion. Was Thompson a thumb? Or was
Thompson was a thumb. But Teddy came back into the game and finished it out. And then now Tua might be back.
I think Tua's back.
Have the Dolphins won? The Dolphins are 0-3 since Tua's been out.
I mean, Tua is just a difference maker for that team because it's built around him.
I mean, if he's back,
Teddy sucks, and Skyler is a 7th round pick.
Yep.
So, doesn't surprise me.
Is what the Steelers did last week a fluke?
That defense is good, but they were also playing a not good team.
They're playing a Bucs team that had a quarterback that said, "I didn't leave my wife and kids to come out here and lose to Kenny Pickett."
But the Steelers,
I don't know if that's what he actually said.
The Steelers have a terrible offense coordinator, and they're acting like he's not a problem. And they thought it was Trubisky, but now Kenny's not doing well in this offense because no quarterback would do well in this offense because the offense is fucking terrible. It's garbage, and they should fire Matt Canada. He's terrible. Or keep it. I'm happy if they keep sucking.
So you got Dolphins or Steelers?
I got Dolphins. Who you got?
I got Dolphins too. Especially if Tua's back, the Dolphins are winning it.
Oh, yeah? And how do you know this?
Because I'm that guy.
Shit? You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal. Oh, this is such a fun game here. Oh, my God. Such a fun game. Monday night
Patriots are going to win it.
You motherfucker. You know what? I just hate you.
Go ahead. I stole your thunder.
I'm not. No. You've made this the worst podcast ever.
You came at me.
No. Go. No. I'm not. I'm done with this.
Who you got? You got Patriots or Bears?
Who do you think I have? Who do you think?
Probably the Bears, because you love David Montgomery.
I don't love David Montgomery. I love Khalil Herbert. I love Darnell Mooney.
Well, I like Rashad Stevenson.
Yeah, do you love Bailey Zappi? Do you love Mac Jones? Which one? That's what I was going to ask you.
I don't know. Patriots going to win it. That's what I told you.
I'm asking you a question now. Who's better? Mac or Bailey?
I think Mac is better.
Oh, my God.
What?
Bailey's the better quarterback.
Why? Because of 1 week?
No, he just plays better in the offense. Because Mac is less mobile, has the lesser of an arm, and it doesn't work in this offense.
Look, Bailey Zappi played a great game against the Bears.
It's not even Mac Jones.
That ain't it.
Hasn't shown us that he's the guy, other than he was a first-round draft pick. He hasn't shown us anything. Neither has Bailey. Yeah. They should be in the running for a new quarterback, but they're going to write out Mac Jones but Mac Jones is not very good.
No, I don't think Mac Jones is that good. I just think he's better than Bailey.
I don't think he is. I think they're on the same tier.
I could see that.
And one was a sixth round quarterback? And one was a first rounder?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the difference between them? The school. That was the only difference.
Where did Zappi go?
Western Kentucky.
Okay.
One won the national championship team with Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, and one didn't.
That's true.
That's it.
Very true.
That's the games.
That is the games. I would like to say I am 2 games up on you right now on predictions. Yeah. And I'm going to be up more games now because I know like the Texans are beating the Raiders.
That's not happening.
So
the Texans couldn't score.
You can scream all you want.
The Texans wouldn't even be able to put a single point against the Chiefs.
That's they wouldn't even get why? Because they're not playing the Chiefs.
You know what happened? The Raiders got up to a 17-point lead against the Chiefs.
Guess what? It's a different game. It's a different week.
Same team, though. Same goddamn team.
It is the same team.
If they can do that against the Chiefs, they can easily do that against the Texans.
Yeah, then how come they're 1-4, 1-5?
Because they haven't been able to close a game out. But look who they played. Look who's the Texans played.
Texans.
Haven't played anyone.
I'm a Houston fan this week.
You're a fucking idiot. That's what you are.
Hey, we'll just have to wait and see. You can scream at me on the next podcast about whether I was wrong or right. Deal?
No, I'm upset. I'm upset and I'm headache and I'm tired.
All right, well let's wrap this up then. Well, I guess let bygones be bygones. We'll see their predictions next week and this weekend. So, great talking to you as always. See you next week.